Evening, dear sisters and brothers. Welcome to the evening session of Being Heartful Every Day. Today is the day 364th, and we find ourselves standing on the threshold of the second last evening of this extraordinary journey that we have shared together over the past 1 year. Over the past 52 weeks, we have explored inner qualities, practiced daily remembrance, and cultivated the attitude of being heartful every day. We offer our heartful gratitude to each one of you who has journeyed with us, tuning in morning and evening, day after day, week after week. Your quiet commitment to developing newer qualities, to tuning inward, and to walking this path with sincerity has been deeply moving. This year long unfolding has not been about perfection, but about presence, and you have shown up with open hearts. Above all, it has been the grace and loving guidance of our beloved Master that has made this journey possible. Each step, each insight, each transformation has been held in His remembrance. We bow in gratitude for the inner changes, the invisible strength, and the silent love that has carried us through. Tonight, as we continue reflecting on constant remembrance, we begin to see it not as a conclusion, but as the quiet beginning of a lifelong companionship with the divine within the heart. In Sahaj Mark, constant remembrance is not practiced as a mental exercise. It is nurtured as a natural outcome of love. When the heart is purified through meditation, cleaning, and prayer, it begins to naturally turn toward the source. In time, the presence of the beloved Master becomes a living experience, woven into the rhythm of our breath and the silence of our thoughts. This is the remembrance that does not demand effort. It flows like quiet undercurrent beneath all activity. When remembrance becomes steady, we no longer seek Him in special moments only. We find Him in every breath, every glance, every word. It becomes effortless, like the beat of the heart, present even when unnoticed. Babuji has mentioned that the true remembrance is not the act of remembering, it is the state in which the thought of the beloved Master is inseparable from our own existence. This is the goal, to become so anchored in remembrance that it flows silently through us, touching everything we do, softening everything we are. And even if we forget, we can return again and again to the center of our being. That return, even if repeated 100 times a day, is an act of love. Remembrance is not perfection, it is presence. Therefore, let us ask ourselves gently, did I feel His presence while speaking today? Was I aware of Him when facing a challenge? Or did I pause to remember Him before I began something new? Each question is a doorway. Each moment is a chance to begin again. We don't chase remembrance, we invite it. We cultivate an inner environment where remembrance grows naturally like a flower blooming toward the light. Last week, we completed reading the excerpt from the Constant Remembrance from Reality at Dawn, and the article emphasized that constant remembrance is the practice of maintaining an ongoing awareness of the divine throughout all aspects of daily life. This practice is not about withdrawing from worldly responsibilities, but it's about integrating the presence of the Master into every action, thought, and moment. We will now proceed towards the inspirational reading for today. And while we are going to do that shortly, let us also share the invitation of the master classes and being heartful everyday sessions with our family and friends. We are now going to do the whisper reading. Beloved Master, revered Babuji Maharaj, whispers from the brighter world. Tuesday, June 19th, 2001, 4 p.m. Understand, all of you, that each trial is formative and necessary to your evolution. We have said it time and again. This principle is the foundation of everything. Be aware of this point and respectful of the game, whose twists and turns punctuate your lives. You cannot escape from it. So it's better if you participate in its vagaries willingly. How to appreciate each moment. Whatever it is, it has its importance. Wise people thank God for placing them in all those situations where they can show their faith. You realize through these comments how much you progress to arrive at the stage of surrender. Love makes you grow and gives you a strength you don't even suspect is there. In certain circumstances, it carries you and astonishes you. Grace responds to this attitude. It elevates you and transforms you. Be happy to be on the way, to have understood where the priorities lie, and to make of your life an edifying example for your brothers and sisters who do not have the help of faith. Can you imagine your life without it? How devoid of interest it would be, of reasons to fight, to fall, to get up and set out again with a reassured heart toward the next obstacle that one day will be the last. Babuji. Let the words move through you gently and fully. Let us now prepare ourselves for the universal prayer. With lot of love, lot of devotion in our hearts. Let us together offer the universal prayer. All brothers and sisters are being filled with love and devotion, and the real faith is growing stronger in them. सभी भाई बहन प्रेम और भक्ति से भर रही हूँ और उनमें सच्ची श्रद्धा दृढ़ होती जा रही है. May the constant remembrance become the silent strength within every heart. And as we prepare for the rest tonight, let us review the day with softness and honesty. Offer the bright and the broken moments alike to the beloved Master. Let the day close not with a judgment but with love and with the resolve for not repeating the mistakes again. And with a soft whisper that let me walk even closer to you tomorrow. Let thy remembrance be my resting place. Dear sisters and brothers, thank you for joining today's evening session. And we look forward to seeing you tomorrow for 6 a.m. session, which is going to be the final morning session tomorrow of day 365 series of Being Heartful Every Day. And until then, may you sleep in his remembrance and wake up with your heart gently tuned inward and toward him. Wishing you all a very good night, dear sisters and brothers. And thank you for staying with us, for staying with yourself, and for staying with the Master day after day, heartful day. Thank you.